Hello, hello, guys. Good morning. Welcome to episode number 36 of Cris Tales. I'm your host, Zach Dawson. Your awesome commentator with love, support, and respect. But once again, guys, good morning. If you guys want to catch more MLB, no, let me try to rephrase it a little bit, guys. If you guys want to catch more Cris Tales, maybe the rest of Cris Tales soon, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Guys, love, support, and respect is key. Where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and checking out our channel descriptions too. With love, support, and respect. And also, guys, knowledge is power, and also, what else am I mentioning? Oh yeah, staying positive and also staying pretty much loyal. As good as anything we can really inspire. But what we'll find in one big group, guys, through Kevin, Sony, and Runniak, is a new group of new friends and new family members that want to be part of something that no one has ever done before. Checking out our channels, our popularity, our content, and anything else we have to follow through, guys. As long as it's entertaining, once we get to that critical point, and also anything else that's more special or perfect. But other than that, if you guys have Twitter, you guys can follow me, guys, it's Zach Dawson, 824-65600. Not only if you guys have an opportunity, you guys can follow me anytime you like on Twitter. I've been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years. YouTube, 5 years and counting. Anything that follows, guys, results that people want to see on your channel. But alright, guys, we are about to go back to our next location. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the finale or not. I'm not sure. But we are about to go to Chrysalis, guys. That's the important thing. But on the guys, you guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter, and also your numbers. As long as you guys have one spacebar after you point your first and last name, you guys will have no problem at a certain point. But on the guys, not only if you guys have a Twitter, if you guys have a Steam, you guys can follow me, guys, on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson, 93. That's actually 93, guys, so we can put that in a good particular spot, satisfied spot, having any Zenzu games that we want to look at. Anything that follows, guys, it's results of what kind of set we want to see. Once we get to that point, any RPGs, sports, music, action events for guys, or any, so what else are we mentioning? Oh yeah, the new Halo Infinite. If you guys have not got it during Christmas time, I would pretty much suggest you guys checking that out. Anything we have to look at for sure, guys, it has to be confirmed or identified. But on the guys, the name is Zach Dawson, guys, 93. Not only if you guys have a Steam, you guys also have a Reddit. Follow me anytime you guys like, guys, on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson. I only have one friend on Steam, on Reddit. And that would be, guys, Kevin, aka TubeChat. He's a very nice guy, loving, caring guy, and anything that follows, guys, it's more of an anything else alternative. I'm gonna go ahead and put a poll question coming out of IGN News in just a little bit. But other than that, guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. We'll see if I can get this poll question for you guys up and running. Coming on the 31st. For the show. Give me 1 second, guys. And also, my girl Sony's Getaway. I actually love her. She's a good friend of mine. And anything we can pretty much progress. She's a very good friend of mine. What good score is better? Alright, guys, and also Running Egg 24/7. Guys, love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. And as we always do, guys, since we're almost at the end of this month already for 2021, I'm like, damn, guys, these days are gonna be fast once we get to 2022. So, there you go. But other than that, guys, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, you guys can support, guys like, support, comment. You guys can also share me out, tweet me out on Twitter. And you guys can vote, Twitter and Reddit, and you guys can vote Atlanta 38 and the Great Summon at 14. So as you guys recall, as you know, we just got done doing some of the ruins that were starting, but like, say, for example, St. Clarity, Cinder. So what else are we looking at? Oh yeah, Nahim and Neva, Tulira. You guys remember how we did that, I think during the holiday, during Christmas time, yes, this past Saturday. So I think we're almost about done with this game. Not sure what game's gonna be replaced after this. I have maybe a few damn good ideas, I'm not sure. But I will let you guys know once we have the time. Also, guys, my statistics. My highest likes is 29, top reviews 99, and 113. And also, guys, my highest moderators for 5 years on YouTube is 242. I also want to have a quick shout out to TZ. Thank you for sending me out on Twitter, buddy. Thank you so much. If you guys had a good Merry Christmas this past Saturday, let me know. Yesterday work was not too bad. Yes, I would think it was busy, but recently it wasn't a problem, and I had some good help earlier. Yesterday, guys, and usually Mondays are not all that busy. To talk about today or mention today, well, like I said, guys, my content's been really good. Love, support, and respect is key. I also did pretty much a good game between one unbeaten team of the 1989 season replay of baseball. It was a couple of good teams, guys. You had the only undefeated team on baseball right now that still has not had a single loss. And that would be, guys, the game that we did earlier this morning was anything specifically. And that would be, guys, the Dodgers at the Giants. Now, both teams, well, one of the teams ended up struggling a little bit. But 9 times out of 10, the Dodgers pretty much proceeded. So the Dodgers are now 7-0. It's actually not the first time we've seen another team say have the rest the unbeaten and whatnot. But, yeah, the Dodgers are the only unbeaten right now. They got one more game with the Giants, and whatever else has to come into play. You know what they say, guys? Undefeated teams cannot last forever. Not as much as they can really relate to, or anything to compensate. So let's see, we already burned this creep. Remember, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, you guys get IGN news. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and have him cool himself down, and then I'm gonna take on this bets real quick. But yeah, guys, work yesterday was not a problem. So as long as there was no problems or tasks, but it was good. It was good to say the least. So the plan for this week, I did remind you guys what's gonna be the plan for today. For this week. You guys understand? I go back to work this afternoon, then I have to have my ass get back up in the morning. Since all I have to do, guys, after I'm done with today through tonight, is 2 8 to 5s, and then I don't have to go back to work until fucking Sunday. No. Actually, Monday of next week, now that I think about it. And that would be, guys, Monday 3rd. And remember, guys, and today is also a special day for one of my love's roommates, because today is Neil Queen Bell's 31st birthday. If you guys want to deliver a shout out to Neil Queen Bell, she's 31 years old, guys. I don't know if Prince Mark, I'm not sure if my brother Prince Mark is roaming around or not. If she wants to wish her ass if he wants to wish her ass a birthday. But big shout out to Belle. I love you, girl. Keep up good work. Good to see you be 31 years old. on this date, guys, December 27th, 2021. But my love and I were talking about it last night. She's gonna be having something interesting for her, something interesting for us guys, but more importantly for Beryl. Remember, guys, she's 31 years old now. It's like her ass is not that old at this point. Just one of my goodest best friends, like most of you guys. Same with my love and I. But her and I, you see, guys, Beryl and I have known each other. Best way known each other ever since high school, and she is one of my goodest friends of all time, and her and I go way back. That's like all of us do, you know. And also, guys, I gave you guys a poll question. You guys could deliver a big shout out to Beryl. Happy 31st birthday. Birthday number 31. It's still a good young age, guys, but she still looks good at her age too. This is actually nevertheless a problem. Alright guys, I'm gonna go for... See if I can get a damn attack on this Elder Goblin real quick. Like I said, guys, I'm not sure if this morning is the finale or not. But if you guys do want to have the finale of Cris Tales, I'll probably do it maybe on one of my 4 days off this week. Whatever has to come to attention. But I'll let you guys know when. And there we go, guys. 3 7-7s. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll make sure that son of a bitch is not wanting to sending a target with a dart, or it's trying to score points. Alright, guys, here's your poll question today. With the 4th season of Cobra Kai coming on the 31st for the show, guys, the final month of this December, what good score is better? 10, 7.5, 5, or 2.5? And yes, we are, guys. My love and I are thinking about watching the shit out of that on Netflix. I have to get back on Netflix soon. I know one of my peers still has the information of Netflix, so my love and I are thinking about watching that pretty much for a pretty good solid amount of time. If I had to guess which one was a better season, too hard to tell, but the first 3 seasons were good. I mean, the first ones were pretty much starters and pretty much newcomers. But 9 times out of 10, guys, Cobra Kai is a very, very badass good show. Good series when it comes to a little bit of romance between the facts, or having to deal with drama, having to team up, or have any good fighting and whatnot. What's this why, guys? The Karate Kid's been around since the mid-1980s. Ever since most of us were kids, or actually never knew about it, but Cobra Kai is something that is more satisfying than most of us that are pretty much specifically big fans of karate. Like say you look at the Karate Kid, what's Karate Kid, guys, made about, so what do you call it, well, the Karate Kid only made about a couple seasons, and the one that does a hell of a job, and pretty much a good emotional job, guys, playing as Daniel LaRusso, is of course himself, Ralph Macchio. Even though it's also not the same guys without Mr. Miyagi, he became a good teacher, a very generous teacher, loving, caring guy, loving, caring man. Back when those two had training together recently in the first one. But other than that, my love and I are pretty much good Karate Kid fans. And also Cobra Kai. I'm not sure if you guys are waiting to watch it in 4 days. But I don't know. We'll see. Monica Miles, how's it going, girl? Monica, how was your Christmas this past Saturday? Was it good? Well, what's up, girl? How you doing? I did tell you guys what I got during Christmas morning on Saturday, so it was good. It was real good. But one thing I will say about Cobra Kai is due to the fact with, I would say that if I had to pick which one was a better season, I would think all 3 have been really a little more satisfied. But even though, guys, the first 2 seasons, or only the first 3 seasons of Cobra Kai, have only been connected with YouTube Premium, before YouTube, and then after that, YouTube Premium pretty much released it and gave it to Netflix instead of Hulu. So I'm like, oh, okay. Not a problem at all. But actually, guys, it wasn't nevertheless. But my love and I have seen Cobra Kai since day one. It's a good kick-ass show, and you have a couple teams that are challenging for the Cobra Kai All-Valley Championship, which the defending champion, guys, is Miguel Diaz. You guys remember he was recently trained by Johnny Lawrence, which you and I both know, guys, that these two never liked each other. Him and Daniel, to be honest, but ever since then, guys, it was not a problem. It was never the problem, nevertheless, and 9 times out of 10, guys, these two pretty much never liked each other, kept on fighting who actually was the better man. Back in the Karate Kid movie, back in the first 2, maybe like in the first 3, and like I said, guys, it was actually Daniel versus Johnny. You guys remember all 3 movies of that, and that's how they pretty much started their feud. But ever since Cobra Kai continued to expand and get some good ordinary stuff to expand, most of us fans of Cobra Kai got much more hooked into it, how much entertainment's been getting, and 9 times out of 10, it's not a city show, it's really good. But I haven't checked out the review of Cobra Kai yet. I know all of us are expecting how good it's going to be, and I have heard a little bit throughout our sources that due to the fact with season 4 coming to Netflix on the 31st, I've heard the 4th season is good, but there's actually been a little bit of problems with it. I mean, with that in mind, if you guys want to know what's going on with that, so I'll get to that in just a little bit doing news. Guys, get news in another minute and a half, so let's go ahead and double check what we got in Crystallis right now. Alright, guys, right now we need to figure out what we're actually doing. Okay, so I think so JKR is going to be unavailable, so the one we're going to be replacing is. So basically, guys, it's actually going to be the last time we'll have JKR with us. So, basically, guys, when we're going to be having him, we need to actually get rid of his stuff. So, it was actually very nice for him to be a part of his, pretty much all of his stuff contained. So remember, guys, he was level 30. I'm going to replace him with Zaz. So. Let's see what Zaz can really do. Okay. I don't know if Zaz needs a little bit more, but we already pretty much have the good signature stuff that we've already equipped recently with, what do you call it, with JKR. So, you guys remember how we recruited him the first time, so not better than any good result, but he honestly helped us fight. I will say that for sure. But I don't know, guys. It was actually something.
I've overheard.
I'm not sure we forgot to do something, guys. Let me double check. Okay, so let me go back to Cinder Ruins. I know we did something this past Saturday, guys, during the Christmas edition of Cris Tales. Let me double check real quick. So, I'm not sure if we're all done with any of that yet. Actually, let's go ahead and double check Cinder, guys. I'm not sure if we got done with that or not. Let me go back to Paulina for a minute. I know we have to double check something, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright guys, we just hit the 19-minute mark. From the awesome commentator guys with love, support, and respect. We got news to talk about today. Today's date is Beryl's birthday. I actually pinned Beryl's link in the chat. If you guys want to follow her and wish her a happy birthday today, go right ahead. Feel free to go right ahead, guys. She's 31. As long as she doesn't have to be stuck as anything else compared, but her ass is now 31 years old, guys. It's brilliant. It's awesome. She's a good friend of mine, a longtime friend of mine, and she's tremendous. But other guys, as always, love, support, and respect is key. When we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and check out the instructions guys through Cabin Sorting and Running Egg. Almost a one big family, guys, and of 242 mods. I've been on YouTube also, guys, for 5 years, Twitter 3 years. And what we'll find, guys, in this group, and one big family, is a new group of new friends and new family members. They want to check out what kind of content you have, how good your connections are, how your popularity is. They can feel free to check out whatever you guys want. As long as it's more filled with love, support, and respect, as good as anything else. But other than that, guys, if you guys have a Twitter, the name is Zach Dawson, guys. Zach Dawson, 824-65600. Now, if you guys have your first and last name information settled in, and pretty much ready, you guys can follow request me anytime you like, and I can follow you guys too on Twitter.
So, what now?
But other than that, as long as you have your numbers and your space bar going into your first and last name on Twitter, that's to let me know how long you guys been on with Twitter, knowing a little bit more about yourself. I'll tell you guys the same thing, same time as always. Well, guys, today I'm on Twitter. I only have, guys, this is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. You guys have a Steam. If you guys have not checked out the new, really nice game on Steam and also on Xbox Series, you guys can check out the game called Halo Infinite. It's a really good game. It's a very good investment. I've heard some pretty good stuff about it, and it's a very tremendous Halo game since the first time it ever got released, guys, was back with the Game Awards. And that was the date, guys, back in December 9th. That shit is really interesting, from what I've heard. I've never played it yet, but I would like to play it sometime, so. But other than that, if you guys are not into half and half of Halo Infinite, guys, if you guys want to check out any other good stuff, like say, for example, so what do you call it? Any RPGs, music, sports, action adventure, any shooting. To make sure your ass is actually getting much more in the groove, with something to fantasize, guys, check it out. It's Crazy Miles. Hey, what's up, Miles? How you doing, girl? Welcome to the live chat. Did you have a nice Christmas, by the way? Well, not really. Like I said, I've got some good stuff at this point. I actually got some Pittsburgh Steelers gear. Pretty much got a Subway gift card this past Saturday, and yeah, it was very good. Even though I would have expected a couple other things, like say a Google Play card and fucking maybe like a Steam card too. So, but I do know as well, guys, that Kevin, aka Tubichat, he told me what he got during Christmas, and he said he actually got a Steam Deck, and I'm like, that's actually interesting. But congratulations, X-Crazy Miles, for being our newest moderator. So Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg. Holiday greetings. As it comes from one big family. Thank you for dropping in Lake Miles. Alright guys, my highest mods today. Miles, you're pretty much gonna be really sucked. Get ready, guys. Since we're in the final days of this year, 2021, my highest months, with love, support, and respect, 243. That's why I do a hell of a job, guys, with my popularity and my content. 243. Your thoughts, Miles? That's a big load. No joke intended, guys, but my name on Steam, guys, is ZachDawson93. If you guys also, and also, guys, fortunately, if you guys also have a Reddit, you guys can let me know in the live chat if you guys have a Reddit. It's actually different, but here's what recently what we can do with what do you call it, with Twitter. With Twitter and Reddit are kind of like different, but Twitter has a little more popularity to go with it, you know. The name on Reddit, guys, is Sid, I told you guys this name already. It's Zach Dawson. And the only person I only follow so far, guys, since day one on Reddit, is Kevin. You and I both know who Kevin is, right, Miles? Kevin, aka Tubitat. The best days you guys can check out Kevin, aka Tubitat. The best we've seen, hardly no rants or no super caviar. And that would be, guys, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Running egg almost 24 hours and 7 days a week. Whereas, I know he's pretty much live every couple of days. Maybe like 2 or 3 days, maybe like more than that. But, he's the awesome commentator, he calls me the awesome commentator. That's why I always do a massive, but a damn good job as always, since day one on YouTube. But thank you for the like, Miles. Like I said, guys, 243 mods today. To close out these last couple days of 2021 of December. And also, guys, my homegirl, Sony's Getaway. I love her as a good friend. She's awesome. She's loving and caring. She's positive and loyal. Even though we made joke, you know, it's like, as long as nothing else is serious with no problems intended, but everybody's welcome to have a good joke and pretty much have a good laugh. That's what we can do too, guys, with love, support, and respect. With much more love, support, and respect, knowledge is power, and anything else we can think about too. By upgrading anything we want on our channel. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos on a Monday morning today. And you guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter and Reddit. And you guys can vote. And a tremendous total, guys. Aladdin's at 38. And the Great Someone at 14. You guys can let me know if you guys want to vote. Well, my love and I haven't had any fucking practice since, I think, for the last couple months. 2 or 3 months to be exact. But I think we might go back to that very soon. Or we might be able to do it at the New Year's party. I don't know. But alright, guys, we got some news to talk about. If you guys want to wish Neil Queen Bell a happy 31st birthday, find me awesome commentator, feel free, go right ahead, anytime you like. She's a great friend of mine. She's a very, very good friend of mine. You know, we've known each other since high school. I've known her for 13 years. I've known my puddin' for 13 years as well. Alright, guys, we got some news, so let's get on to it. From your awesome commentator. So, alright, guys can check out the best. If you guys haven't done any holiday shopping, well, I'll skip that. You guys can check out the 10 best Xbox exclusives of all time. We're gonna get to that in just a moment. Like, say, for example, guys, Dead Rising is one of them. I would say yes, but I haven't played any of them. Alright, guys, let's check out the top 10 real quick. Number 10, we have Geometry Wars Retro Evolved. Now, this game, guys, was actually an Xbox Live arcade game. And this game was only out for the Xbox 360. So apparently, guys, the game itself is great. I think it continues to be even after all these years later. I think Geometry Wars is actually a puzzle game, so anything compared with either Tetris or whatever else it needs to be. Alright guys, number 9, Dead Rising. You guys remember the first time Dead Rising was out? But the first Xbox console that was out was the Xbox 360. It became a second generation of Xbox. But ever since Dead Rising came out, guys, it's been around for the past 15 years. But it is a decent zombie massacring game that gives you the freedom, check this out guys, to pursue the story or goof around in an infested mall using mostly anything else, guys, as a weapon to defend yourself. It's like, if you do not have a weapon, how in the hell are you going to be able to shoot and attack and heal, you know? As long as you have a good attack. Alright guys, number 8, you got Sea of Thieves. Now, this game is fantastic, from what I've heard. But apparently the game itself recently got updated for the Xbox systems back in 2018. It also has a recent, guys, of Disney collaboration that brought us the entire campaign of this one movie franchise. Now you guys have all of us understand this movie called Pirates of the Caribbean. It's pretty much coming out of that, so you guys can check it out anytime. It's easy for any of you guys to jump right in if you guys want to check it out. It's coming out of that. Number 7, guys, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, other than that, guys, this game has a good success for creators. Like, say, for example, the bigger RPG that hits Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But this game, guys, was recently set 4,000 years before the events of the movies. And the universe, thanks to who actually made a Fred Slaughter video games. The one that started it all, guys, with Star Wars. And that's the one and only. Behind Lucasfilm, George Lucas. So yeah, that game's gonna be as a remaster pretty soon. And yes, guys, if I had to guess, probably for PS5, PS4, and 2 Xbox systems, maybe the Switch. And I don't know, but we'll see. Alright guys, number 6, Ori and the Blind Forest. So basically, guys, it's really not too hard to tell. But I don't think, honestly, guys, it did stood out immediately. And it recently had some good, gorgeous art style in this group. With responsive controls. A variety of enemies too, guys. And tough but fair level of difficulty to its platforming challenges. But apparently, guys, it provided an outstanding foundation back in 2020 sequel. As they're calling it, guys, the Ori and the Will of the Wisps to build on. I've heard a couple of good things on that too. Number 5. Now this game was, you know, not too bad between start to finish. But I recently did have it on the PS4. Well, it might have been the Xbox 360. You guys remember this game very well. Well, guys, I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go ahead and go for a save. Hold on, I want to do a quick save real quick. Well, guys, I'm gonna go for a quick save. I'm not sure if we're almost done with this game or not. I'm just double checking. And a happy holidays. I mean, okay, alright, New Dawn. We just got done with the fucking holidays this past Saturday. But good morning, buddy. How are you? I mean, we just got done with that since this past Saturday. But I won't contain that. But before we take on the Empress, guys, let's see if we can get our stuff together before we do something. Hold on. Remember, guys, daycare is going to be unavailable because we had to unequip his stuff. So there's really not much to take. Now, the game that was out, guys, was called Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. You guys remember this game very well. It came out recently back in 2006 with an expansive map, through a Merrill Mines open world. So other than that, guys, they actually had some good quest lines. Like, say, for example, 2 characters that are coming, 2 good actresses. You guys can check out these 2 gentlemen. But these 2 are getting a hell of an AIDS. Like, for example, Patrick Stewart and Sean Bean. Sean Bean's coming out of Lord of the Rings, and Patrick Stewart's coming out of Star Trek The Next Generation. You guys remember that quite well. But ever since I had a copy of that guy's Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, that game was pretty sharp.
Things really will be different time.
So it's not too
You know
bad.
the truth about your
It was a good game. Number 4, also Chainsaw Gun, guys. A gaming franchise called Gears of War. It became in the invention of a third-person cover shooting genre. But it pretty much pursued the Xbox 360 to its limits and kicked off another flagship Xbox game series. Now the thing about Gears of War, guys, it does obtain and usually has no dropping on it. That includes, guys, single player, co-op, and multiplayer as a triple threat. And it also embraces, guys, the second generation of Xbox Live. So that was actually a good game, a very nice game too. Number 3, guys, Fable. Now, back when Fable came out, guys, it launched for the 3rd year of the official Xbox lifetime.
We're not afraid of
It was a big RPG that came out on its first console, compared to the outstanding, guys, a game called Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. But Fable is a good RPG.
Adorable.
New Dawn, have you played the game or not quite?
Even
Keep it going, guys.
still more than a match.
So that's number 3. Number 2, a racing game called Forza Horizon 4. Now, Forza Horizon, guys, is the Xbox Porsche 911. Now, the franchise itself was attractive, powerful, and most importantly, guys, reliable. It actually has some sort of a vacant racing reality of Need for Speed. Alright, guys, boss time. We already took on this master before, but she does not have the maximum hit points this time. She does not. So we know what we have to do, guys. Even though she's gonna be, if she brings the damsel of distress of reason, we can step her ass out of it again. But it's not the same, guys. We know how we can do it. So ever since we got a few levels out of the way, we can do it. So alright, guys, here we go. I'm gonna go, oh, guys, I'm gonna go with Firebrand. We took on this best before. Alright, guys, 514. Remember, guys, if she's gonna use reason and use any healing, I can snap out this son of a bitch as good as I can. Alright, guys, here we go. Remember, guys, we dealt with this battle before. You guys remember we did. You guys can tell me if you guys remember. And that we did take her on for the first time. So, I know all of us already understand, guys, what she's capable of. And yes, we are. And yes, we do. We took on this bastard with no problem. We did. And there was always going to be most of that too, guys. It's not going to be a big concern. We took her on before. She's easy. She's really easy as long as we continue to keep it going. Alright, guys, I'm going to go, I'm going to do Revento. It would have been nice if I had Rejuvenation. Well, guys, Forza Horizon 4 is number 2. Number 1, Halo Combat Evolved. Now, the thing about this game, too, is... I'm not sure how you guys want to call that one. I mean, yes, I will say, guys, Halo Infinite is one of the best games of all time. And it already is, ever since it came out during the Game Awards. During the same day and at the same time today, guys, and it has. So, there's always some good things about it, and I would love to play it sometime, but as long as no one else has to charge any useful money or have any waste of time on it, but as long as it gets much smarter and much better than any other set combined. But we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on attacking, guys. That's solved by Christopher. 123, guys. The reason why ZKR is not part of this battle is because, well, I decided to unequip it because we're not going to be using him for a while or anytime soon. So that's okay, you know. We know how to take on the son of a bitch that we did before. but ever since we recently did do this battle, you know, that was a hard time how we can really stop her. I kept on going back and forth. And I'm actually doing a good job by obtaining the strategy against her. So, we're still gonna keep that going. Every time she's doing any regeneration, guys, I'm gonna snap this bench out of it. And guys, we took her on before, this will be the second time we do it. That's why she does not have a lot of hit points for the time being. But the maximum of her hit points, guys, is 2,543. Which is not too bad. But Crestfire can snap her out of it right now. Let's go Firestorm. That's why I brought Christopher with us. So he can do some good, he can really do some good critical damage. Zaz can do the same thing too. Alright guys, here we go. 141, not so bad. But Christopher's gonna stand up and pause himself against her. So there you go guys, those are the top 10 for the Xbox exclusives. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Well guys, I'm gonna go for high water. 157. Alright guys, he's gonna use Weeds in again. Get ready. Nope. Not today, buddy. Not today. I'm like, wait. Fortunos. Not today. Alright guys, let's go for another attack. We already saw what happened with Zaz right now. I don't think she's ever stopped. Or she may have something else on her. And nice pickup. That was quick. We got her, guys. That was quick. Nice pickup. As long as it's not too difficult, we got him. Not a problem. Alright, guys. If you guys are looking to complete a game called Metroid Dread, here you guys can check out how you guys can complete it. As long as you have the checklist, that's easier between the completion. If you guys want to complete the game 100%,
I'm just doing what is
I'm not sure if it's going to be any more valuable, but I know a lot of you guys that do have a Switch can pretty much know how to complete and platinum it. But we got it for the second time, guys. That's a good way to put something together. For more details. Alright guys, you guys can check out this next article of why, I'm just trying to phrase it, why No Way Home does not make the mistakes of other legacy sequels. Okay, we have other sequel cake, and need it too. And the movie we're talking about, guys, is Spider-Man. Something about the sequel Trap. Like I said, guys, the movie itself was really good. Ever since they were opening the multiverse. And now Doctor Strange will have something to add. And the second movie of Doctor Strange, so well, we'll see what happens when they actually come up with the two movies, guys, of Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 3, and Spider-Man 4 with the return of Tom Holland and Zendaya. Not sure if the villains are going to be coming back either. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. So guys, check out that as well. You guys can also check out this holiday season. If you guys have a father or any parent that's compared to a father, you guys can check out the best gifts for a dad this holiday season. The best clothes, the best movies, books, and tools for a dad this holiday season. Any movies, any books, any clothing he would like to wear, anything else you guys can bring. Alright guys, Time Empress is already pissed off enough. We took her out already. Alright guys, I don't think we have anything else to worry about, especially if there's anything else. 1 second. I think we wanted to talk to the Empress on my right. That's what it says. Alright guys, let's go to the left, and then... I don't think we have another thing to memorize right now. Honestly, no. Besides, I already have a good badass team right now. Season's greetings. Hey, Xenophobic. What's up, sir? How you doing? How was your Christmas, by the way? I mean, how was your holiday spirit? Was it good?
You cannot stop.
Like I said, guys, I've got some good stuff.
So close.
But vote on that poll, guys. What are your thoughts on Cobra Kai Season 4 coming into Netflix on December 31st? Which my love and I are going to be watching the shit out of it soon. Until I get the information back as good as I can. Well, it'll be pretty soon. It'll be really soon. So we'll see. We'll be ready.
JKR 721, stop her!
Takeout's gonna be stopping her, guys. Take out the scene. Quiet pins in the chat.
Thanks and busy with family and friends.
Oh, nice. So, was your holidays good? Or what did you end up getting for Christmas time, buddy? I mean, it's always good to spend time with family and friends. That's what my love did this past weekend. She did not get back until, I mean, she was tired doing Christmas Eve and also the holidays. My love staff and pretty much my pudding, and also the other roommate as well, guys, they saw my ass in action at Walmart yesterday. I'm like, that's always something. Sam Valera, thank you, girl. How you doing? Happy late holidays, by the way, even though the holidays are over. Ever since the 25th. But, how you doing?
I told you. We figured out.
Check out this scene, guys.
It's over.
You insufferable.
She's not gonna be too happy, guys.
Do you have any idea what
That's
you've
why
done?
somebody else is gonna be coming in. But it all depends what else has to be tarnished with. As long as, if there's a few that's still going, we finish it and we put it into it. Alright, guys, if you guys have not checked out anything that's more secretly or anything positive for it, you guys should check out Resident Evil Village. That you guys do not want to miss its secret treasure locations.
No, stupid girl.
And now she's going to be calling Chris Bell something for it. Do not need much saving money for a gaming PC. Oh, nice. What is the most outstanding PC you want to buy pretty soon? What is the most outstanding feature? Anything,
Last time too.
any PC you would want?
Hey?
Or anything that has to be compared? Or any company from that makes laptops? Or
seems to be controlling my actions.
or what kind of gaming PC are you hoping to buy?
Is it over?
But if you plan on making also an account on Steam, you and I can follow each other sometime. If we do.
Finally.
But I haven't tried out Halo Infinite yet. I have heard some pretty good things on it. Alright, guys, you guys can check out how you guys can upgrade your gaming PC with one of the best graphic cards.
Century?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. You guys can check out the best graphic cards for any budget. According with Kevin Lee and one other person. It's like, if you have a gaming PC, you cannot have anything without a graphic card. I can make something useful of how you guys can do some good gaming, and any other game you guys are looking to play. As long as you guys are headlined with so what else? An Xbox Game Pass to play Halo Infinite.
Dear sweet.
You pretty much need that set, to be honest, too. Are you gonna be... if you end up getting a PC as well, Xenophobic, desktop, Acer, or DC specialist brand, okay. Are you gonna be creating a Steam, or going after an Xbox Game Pass, or what are your plans for the PC?
Too perfect.
I mean, I would look at some good things. What's why the PC that I have, I think for a little over 7 months, is a Lenovo PC. And basically, this PC that I've had for a while, guys, is Windows 10. I mean, not Windows 10, but Windows 11. Holy cow, guys, look at this.
You may call me.
Oh, man, look at him, guys. Ardu. Oh my, it's 100% Christian, guys. Oh my god. Look at this.
I am.
Streaming and uploads Xbox.
Streaming and uploads, Xbox Game Pass, and PC emulation. What about Steam? Are you thinking about doing Steam as well?
Once.
I mean, I've actually had Steam for a while.
Always.
It's a good gaming service, and Microsoft has a good gaming service between any movies, music,
Last of the Rena.
any
However, shall not be the
any good
case
stuff that has to be brought to our importance and also our attention. Steam is actually a real good, but a good investment as a gaming service. So if you end up getting a Steam Xenophobic,
Authorization.
how would you like it if you would have friend request me sometime on Steam? So I can tell you what I do on Steam.
Reinitialization protocol activated.
I've been a big fan of RPGs since I was a kid, so whenever you need the time, by the time you get a PC, are you able to friend request me sometime on Steam? I mean, you and I can talk a little bit about what games we would like to play, we do not like to play, any likes or dislikes on it.
What?
Anything we can mention, we can bring that. So we'll see. Yeah, they have great entries, like I said earlier, every time. Any RPGs, action adventure, any massive shooting, music, sports, or the new Halo Infinite. Which reminds me, Xenophobic, are you going to be buying a copy on Steam by the name of Halo Infinite?
Yes.
On Steam or Xbox
And a
or
grudge
Xbox
that
Series?
survived for 3,000
I've heard some
years.
good load of shit about. I've heard some good stuff about it. The game itself is awesome,
To your
from what I've heard,
post,
but I
General.
haven't played a damn
I shall
thing on it
mobilize
yet.
the others from the main command
Honestly, guys, not yet. But I would like to sometime. But speaking of Halo Infinite, guys can check out the checklist and all locations of all skulls on the game itself, guys. Like I said about a few moments ago, Halo Infinite.
Command code.
Alright guys, back to the news. The Batman HBO Max streaming date has been confirmed by Warner Media CEO Jason Gellar. As Batman fans, guys, will not have to wait too long to watch the Batman from the comfort of their own home. I mean, there's actually been some
Cris Bell.
pretty good movies too on HBO Max. I had a description on it, but I'm like, you know what? Fucking, I don't
For what it's
want
worth,
to just have to
of them all,
keep on paying
you
and
were
paying
definitely my favorite.
every single payment I have on it. So I decided, nope, I'm not interested. But the app itself is not bad.
JR721. Let us gather the witnesses.
Yeah, guys, the movie app was not bad. And sometimes we guys, we're gonna be taking on JKR as well. He was a good party member.
Can you believe that? I mean,
Was I know
you don't see
was I know the
that
one we
every
talked to
day, right?
now by the name of so what was his name? Arudo or Arado. It's not gonna be pretty. That's just not gonna be pretty, guys.
Also,
Not a good sign, not
explain
anything
anything
spectacular.
that just happened.
It's gonna be interesting what is coming out of it. Well, guys, according to Anna Bankus today, involving by Water Media, guys, CEO Keelar, Jason Keelar, well, honestly, guys, it's going to be an interesting fact. So, other than that, guys, the Batman won't be available on HBO Max until April 19th. This is actually, guys, 46 days until it comes out in theaters. My love and I are going to be watching that movie first. And yes, we are. We're going to watch that first.
These villains.
As you can see, this window is much bigger. I mean, better than it was in the past. So, and also, guys, the thing about the Warner Media's movies also did extend already, like Black Adam, The Flash, and Elvis. As Killer goes on to state the following. Check this out, guys. I feel really, really good knowing that the Batman and Black Adam and The Flash and Elvis or a whole host of other movies are literally going to be showing up on day 46, guys, on HBO Max in a variety of territories all over the world. That is a very, very big change that I don't think people appreciate, but I feel really good about it. Well, since they're pretty much expanding that, I feel like they're pretty much... I feel like they're not putting too much work. I mean, they're pretty much putting a good effort on it, but... I mean, I will say, guys, like I said, the Batman is really good. I've heard that movie is going to be really good once we attach that.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do another quick save. We don't have to deal with we don't have to deal with her again. Thank goodness we don't. But see, will allow us to use something. Let's see how that's going to convert today, too. I guess we have a red gate, a blue gate, which this area does look impressive or something. We're much smarter than this.
What is she?
We're about to figure out right now.
I don't have much time.
But we don't, but at least we don't have to finish her off, guys. That's good enough.
You must know.
But other than that, guys, I think the fans should almost appreciate, or whatever, they're upset, not too happy with that or not. It's like, I will say, guys, I mean, yes, they're gonna be a little more anticipating.
We are the same, you and I.
But other than that, guys, the Batman will be coming into HBO Max on 46 days after its the release in theaters. Same with Black Adam. The Flash, well, the Flash won't be out until by the end of 2022. So that one's going to be interesting.
Stop talking.
So it all depends. Alright, guys. Now, for most of us already know that Final Fantasy 16 was going to be coming out to the Game Awards. We got some serious but bad news today. Final Fantasy 16's development, guys, is apparently having that set delayed by almost a half year due to, what do you call it, guys? COVID-19. As Final Fantasy 16 producer, guys, shared the news on Twitter and apologized for not being able to sell more of the game of this year. It's because of that stupid COVID-19 crap, guys. Most of us haven't seen it for a while.
You're not making sense.
Or anything else to mention.
Listen.
Apparently those two were trying to figure out something with some sort of strategy.
I came here from this world.
So, so to be honest and clear, guys, it's like, due to the fact with COVID, this COVID set going on, the reason why Final Fantasy 16 did not have anything more to bring on the table at the Game Awards is because, well, it's pretty much COVID-19 distracting anything else between any other games, guys, especially Final Fantasy 16. As I did say before, guys, we sort of got something back from that, from the Game Awards.
She managed to get you from.
But apparently, guys, the big reveal won't be until spring of 2022. So, and there was actually, the one that only shared it on Twitter, guys, is Naoki Yoshida. So,
Your lady was
I will say, guys, that
Don't tell
Final
me
Fantasy 16 is still going to be interesting.
you've seen the cathedral.
And yes, it will. So, it's like if there's anything majorly, and it's to be spent or anything promising, they should get Final Fantasy 16 going at that point. But we don't know when the hell that's coming out, though. But if I had to guess, probably before the end of spring of this coming year, guys, of 2022. I mean, I'm waiting to see what Final Fantasy 16 has to bring towards some good shit on the table. You know, I mean, but the big reveal, guys, is going to be in spring, so...
Strategy? What do you mean?
Is there going to be a big reveal of that? Or any excitement to build up? Well, to be honest, the ones that only had the fault for that is... So, what do you call it? Pretty much the efforts between that, but apparently most of us fans are pretty much not too happy. Even though Final Fantasy 16 would have gotten an announcement, guys, from the Game Awards. But apparently they had to fucking delay it until spring of next year. It's actually in the next couple months. So, even though there's a little more stuff to say on it, but as long as there would have been a different problem to resolve by having COVID-19 not distract any, distracting another damn thing on it, guys, but obviously, guys, it would have been really interesting what kind of reveal that Final Fantasy 16 would have brought in, you know? But I don't know, to be honest. But I guess we have to wait till once we get to the end of spring. Hopefully they can get that damn thing together. So, I've been a Final Fantasy fan since I was a kid. But as honestly, guys, until now, we have to wait till fucking spring for the big reveal to see how the game really is. I still think it's going to be fantastic. For Final Fantasy 16, guys, I think it will. So, we have to blame COVID for that. Alright, guys, if you guys have a PC gaming, you guys can also check out the best lab desks that are made only, guys, for PC gaming.
He seems to
more details. Alright, guys, I always wanted to say something involving this review, which Malone and I have not seen.
So I use the machinery of the ruins.
Something like this. And that would be, guys, the review of Cobra Kai Season 4. More mercy than some might expect, but more bullying. Honestly, guys, yes, there is. So, as long as there's not any bad showcases. So you guys remember what happened at the end of Season 3? It was like really advertising.
Listen, Cris.
But alright, guys, here's your question.
You must understand.
With Cobra Kai Season 4 coming out on December 31st, it's going to be a badass season, which I understand it will be. As long as it's not watching the same video between the trailers that Beloved and I did watch, and all of you guys did watch at the same point, same time, to pump up for Cobra Kai Season 4, only on Netflix, you know? So, here's your question. If we had to pick which of these guys, which of these dozos was each series in Cobra Kai? Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang, or Cobra Kai? Because as sure as hell I would not choose Cobra Kai, to be honest. But the ones that are pretty much on this damn team of Cobra Kai with problems to pick, bullying to pick. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, and that's only according to Cobra Kai, guys, to be honest. So, honestly, guys, I would have to rule out Cobra Kai. Because Cobra Kai is a badass dojo since the first one they pretty much officially recruited in the very first season of Cobra Kai was the soon-to-be All-Valley champion, but the current All-Valley champion of karate is Miguel. Miguel Diaz, guys. You guys remember the first season of Cobra Kai. For the first time for all of us that are combined, Beloved and I were more and more anticipated to see what Cobra Kai had to really add recently. But Cobra Kai did not start since 2018 or 2017. It became ever since Cobra Kai for the first time on YouTube Premium, it became a big popularity thing. And that's when love, support, and respect comes in. So, Eagle Fang is a little more kitsy, because the ones that started that is Johnny Lawrence and Miguel. Because after what I'm not sure if we can call this one bastard that pretty much turned against them, and that would be, guys, what's his face, John Cris. He made his return back in Season 2, and ever since then he's still looking like a badass at this point. So you guys remember the last episode of Season 2? Now, Johnny was going to be back as the head of the table of Cobra Kai, and apparently Cris kicked his ass out and took his bags. And so Cris is the element leader. So, and then back in Season 3, guys, I'll tell you something else too. ever since season 3 came in, guess who had the nerves to join Hawk, to join Miguel as the All-Valley champion? And it was fucking Robbie. Robbie was jealous of Miguel because Sam thought, I mean, he thought Sam loved him. And basically, guys, the better couple that started it all was Sam and Miguel, you know? And apparently, guys, before the end of the 3rd season, there was some good recruits thanks to Miyagi-Do, which I'm leaning towards 2. So I'm gonna go either Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang. With Eagle Fang, it's kind of like Johnny, the dojo, I mean karate dojo name that Johnny Lawrence made, and the same with Miguel too. And I'm thinking they're gonna be having a destructible opportunity to take down Cobra Kai. You know, you guys remember what happened at the finale of season 3 of Cobra Kai?
Are you going to do it, Cris?
Remember, what was his name? What do you call it? John Cris. You guys remember his ass making a stipulation when he was talking to Johnny and Daniel LaRusso, guys. So the situation was like this: if he wins, he gets to keep his dojo. But if Johnny and Daniel win, it's like win or lose. I mean, the loser leaves town. That's what Cris said to himself. And then he had a phone call from an old friend back in the part number 3, guys, of the Karate Kid. And guess who the hell it was? It wasn't Mike Barnes, because Mike Barnes took on Daniel LaRusso for the All-Valley Championship. But a voice we have not heard of for a while, maybe since a long time, for almost 1989.
And we have the access.
And his name, of course,
There must be a way to use the devices.
it was partnered by Mike Barnes.
It's a machine.
And yes, guys, he was part of Cobra Kai. It was, damn it, I still know his name.
Only we had
It was,
machines.
his name was Terry Silver. So yeah, Terry Silver, the last appearance he's ever made was back in 32 years ago. Back in 1989 of the 3rd Karate Kid movie. He was trying to turn, you guys understand, guys, he was trying to turn recently to have Daniel LaRusso's Papacio's character Daniel to go and join Cobra Kai, but guess who stopped him? Mr. Miyagi stopped him. Because Mr. Miyagi is the only first and the only lucky person that made Daniel LaRusso look like a badass back in the first Karate Kid movie. So, and that was when the first time that Johnny and Daniel were pretty much not even friends, but you know, as allies, or like bygones be bygones. Okay, so if I had to pick, but like I said, guys, the loser of that match is only one All-Valley champion, and that's Miguel Diaz from Eagle Fang, and also formerly known coming out of Cobra Kai too. Which I think John Cris would care. Not even care, since he's having Terry Silver having to loosen up, and most of the students make them look like a badass too. Think they're pretty much better than what they are. But I don't know. So I'm gonna go for a choosing, guys. I'm gonna do it for all of us with love, support, and respect. I'm gonna go Miyagi-Do, because I'm not sure if anything else would result. Oh wow, look at this, guys. Take a look at this IGN poll. So the IGN poll says 39% have voted Eagle Fang. Little over 37% voted for Miyagi-Do, and almost 24% Cobra Kai. So, as long as you guys like any other dojo, you guys can check it out anytime you want. So,
What else did you
so
say?
honestly, guys,
Someone who knows chemistry?
I guess we also understand that there's going to be a season 5 of Cobra Kai, which
I suppose
I don't know when the hell that's coming in. If I had to guess,
She knows all
probably at the end of next year. Before the end of 2022. But I will say, guys, the thing about Season 4, my love and I did check out a couple good trailers on it. I've heard it's really good. And the only best way to watch it is only on Netflix. So here's a little something involved in that fact too, guys. About what they said. Cobra Kai Season 4, guys, out of 7 out of 10. Why? It goes on to say, guys, Cobra Kai Season 4 is an imperfect transition to Netflix production, but it is a memorable continuation to the series nonetheless. I mean, I would give Season 4 in a heartbeat a 9 out of 10. Or fucking 8.5 out of 10. That's what I would obviously look at. You know, I would look at for my love and I to have a strong interest. And yes, we are going to be watching it on Netflix soon, guys. Once we get to that point. So I don't understand why they would give anything satisfying or no problems that they have to relinquish. I mean, I don't think anything else should have anything towards Cobra Kai. I mean, ever since my love and I started watching Cobra Kai, it's like, why? All I have to say is WTF, why? A 7 out of 10. I wouldn't actually give it more than that. And you guys understand, I would have that set better than that. I just don't understand why. But I will take that as an example. Which I do have Netflix, guys, and what my love and I are going to do. We're going to be watching that son of a bitch on the 31st. And that's Cobra Kai Season 4. And my love and I will have much more to say on that show. And we will too, guys, 9 times out of 10. It's gonna be an interesting Season 4. But I haven't seen it myself. But I'm ready to see what the effects that are coming out of Season 3, if most of us think if it's better than any other seasons. I mean, you guys heard what I had to say about Season 4. You guys can tell me what you guys think. I don't think there's going to be any other complaining of why. I mean, yes, Terry Silver still pretty much has it in him, trying to take on Daniel LaRusso, and it's like, they still haven't known each other. I mean, the first time they've ever went head-to-head, and pretty much, ever since he was with him, I think Daniel started having some problems with his karate, even though it's always not the same without without Mr. Miyagi. He was the first man, as long as someone watches the same video, it's like, Mr. Miyagi is the only one that trained Daniel as a badass, coming out of karate. Okay, and 9 times out of 10, Terry Silver never done it. So what kind of a good difference would it make between him and Daniel? I mean, if these two would have took it on right now, it's like, it's either put up or shut up. If these two would have go on right now, Daniel would beat Terry Silver's ass. He would beat his ass in a heartbeat. Well, guys, Cris Bell is now level 36. She also has learned Doom. Honestly, guys, I don't know. I mean, Mama Love and I have to see the series first. But it'll be interesting to see the look of Terry Silver's eyes. You guys remember what happened in this part 3 of Karate Kid? Terry Silver took over, but he was not very fond of Daniel at all. And he was not, no. But Mr. Miyagi is the only first one that ever trained Daniel only. And then ever since Cobra Kai became a thing, Daniel got his moves and got back into the action inside of Cobra Kai thanks to Mr. Miyagi. And Mr. Miyagi, guys, became a badass karate teacher. It was always the lesson of the game. And he really was, and he always will be in our hearts, guys. With love, support, and respect. And also, guys, now it's his power with Mr. Miyagi. He did an emotional... He actually did a pretty good emotional job in the first 3 Karate Kid movies. And also the next Karate Kid as well. But it was not... It was also not in the Karate Kid reboot where James Smith and Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan took over his work. Or he decided to do his own work and his own fate. To train this kid, you know. And it was not a problem. So, yeah, guys, Cobra Kai season 4 is out of 7 out of 10. Which I don't think my opponent's gonna be very fond about it, to be honest. Not until we watch the damn series. Not until we watch the 4th season. I think it's gonna be good. But to only give it a 7 out of 10, guys, how am I going to be giving it more than that set, whatever it deserves? I know you guys are excited to watch the season, so am I. So is my love, too. We cannot wait to see what the efforts that are coming out of Season 3 from your awesome commentator. I'm ready to see what's going to happen. But the good thing is, coming out of Season 3, is them bringing the All Valley Championship, the All Valley title tournament back. After having a voting for the entire school of All Valley and parents, students coming out of any single dojo, like say for example Eagle Eye, Cobra Kai, and Miyagi-Do. Well guys, Zaz has learned roulette. But enough about Cobra Kai for now. Got to check out episode 8 review of Dexter New Blood, as Dexter is on a run and out of time in an exciting, revealing New Blood chapter. So guys can check that out anytime you want. Anything that follows, guys, so it's also people want to look at anytime. And that one, guys, is a review by Matt Fowler. Okay, do I want to play as Karuhudo? No. No. Well, like, it's back to what I said, guys, about Cobra Kai. Season 4, I've already heard the review already. 7 out of 10. But my love and I are going to be watching better than 7 out of 10. To see how that son of a bitch elaborates. So, we're excited to watch it. And like I said, guys, it's the same time as New Year's is. And also, guys, not to mention, and tell you something else, guys, in 2 days, you guys understand what's coming to Disney Plus, and that's the Book of Boba Fett. I don't know if I'm going to be watching it or not. I mean, I would want to, but well, I'm not going to be watching Cobra Kai, for example. And we're going to be leaning towards that too. And we soon will at this point. Once we get to New Year's. It's going to be an awesome Season 4. From Eternal Events coming out of Season 3. I know one other person that has watched Cobra Kai. And that is only Dopest. I haven't seen him in the chat for a while, but the only Dopest, guys, is he's actually a huge Karate Kid fan, Cobra Kai fan, which I haven't seen him. But I know he's excited to watch that set, to be honest, on Netflix. Especially if it's something better than this. So honestly, guys, I don't know. But I'm not too upset involving that, but only Final Fantasy 16 because we don't know when that's going to be coming out. Even though I've said it since day one. The game itself, when it came out, when I had a big reveal at the Game Awards, but what happened? Something bad happened. That was stupid COVID-19. If it wasn't for that, we would have had something big going on for that. You know. But yes, it would have had a hell of a reveal, but I mean, with COVID or without COVID, we would have received something back. And yes, guys, we would have too. So, I don't know. Alright, guys, we got 7 to 8 likes. Missy drop by to say hi and good night. Oh, okay. What's up, Mia? How are you? I love you, girl. Keep up good work. And are you gonna be streaming tonight? Because all you have to work, guys, is only 2 to 10, 2 8 to 5s, and a month the next 4 days for New Year's. But thank you for the like, girl. How you doing? But all of us with love, support, and respect, guys, it deserves better. Better than 7 out of 10. Than what IGN can give it. Malone and I will figure that out ourselves. Once we have that chance. But the only best band that wants it, guys, is on Netflix. Not YouTube Premium. But only Netflix. Netflix, guys. But it's all, Malone and I are going to be having a good appreciation on it. This is the witness the return of Terry Silver, and let's see how they're going to be able to bring down Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do. As I always said earlier, guys, I will say it again. The team that I voted on IGN poll right now is Miyagi-Do, because I know my love would love me for that, and she would too. But after watching 2 of the previews of the trailer, guys, for season 4, it's gonna be interesting. A pretty good treat once we get to Netflix. But have a good night, Miyaka. Love you, girl. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you probably tomorrow night. But to let you guys know, since I've got 2 to 10. Next stream will probably be tomorrow night for a new episode of Far Cry 6. And so I better get ourselves out of here after we had to do something involving these Rose of Chrysalis. But this time, guys, the Time Empress was not a problem. There's no problems with Rest. So it was a little more easier than the last time. Well, like I said, guys, I have 2 to 10 this afternoon, and then next stream will probably be tomorrow night. But and you guys also understand too, guys, for love, support, and respect, if we want some commentator. You guys understand I will not be streaming Wednesday night for Far Cry 6 because I still don't stream. I don't ever stream when it comes to cheerleading. So I'm gonna be tired on Wednesday night. So but I will also be back Thursday morning for Tales of Arise and hopefully finish this game for sure. Like I said, guys, I'm almost done with this game for sure. I've been doing some good stuff, even though I miss opportunities of doing some side quests. Side quests were not too bad. Honestly, guys, they were not, but they were a little more challenging, addicting, but 9 times out of 10, they were fine. They were fine all the way. So, on a reminder note, guys, no stream on no Far Cry 6 Wednesday night. Since my love and I are going to be having some tier practice and then maybe have time together. And I think her and I should talk a little bit more about Cobra Kai after what I witnessed on the review just now from this morning. And I think we should too. So we're going to be checking that out as well. How we doing on time? I think we're going to be out of time in a second. So, hold on, guys. Let's see what else we have left. I think, I know we have a couple of things that are left. But let me double check this one out real quick.
Where did Paulina go?
Oh no.
As you guys see, we were looking to see where Paulina went. And apparently she pretty much already disappeared already.
Whatever happened to JKR must have happened.
Well, JKR, we're going to be battling his ass too. From what I can see on this walkthrough today, so it won't be until, I don't know, it's going to be pretty soon before we get done with him.
No, this can't be the end. Not now.
But even though, guys, he was a good party member ever since we got him. But now it isn't.
We stopped the wrong person.
He might be a little more powerful when we take on that try.
There's no other choice.
And I'll let that go. We'll go whatever needs to be recommended and towards it.
Keep your head up, Chris. Anything could happen. Maybe
Yeah, anything can happen on a
there.
demonstration or side rotation. But honestly, guys, I don't know. But we're gonna have something ahead of us, guys. Look at this real quick. Applause in the chat. As you guys can see,
What is that?
we're a little bit surprised. As you guys can see, we have some sort of dragon. Look at that, guys.
Oh my gosh! It's
There's a dragon.
What is that thing doing?
Pure perfect dragon, guys. Okay, guys, one last article. If you guys have not seen the averages and the scoring
It
of the money
likes
that are coming out of Spider-Man No Way Home, as you guys see, it's officially earned $1 billion at the global box office.
Now
That
the
is
universe is
impressive.
I guess it thinks.
That is really impressive, guys. The Spider-Man No Way Home's been making some pretty good money.
Dragons can fly.
Exactly.
He does
Dragons
seem
know how to
lucky
fly.
carry us.
Know how to take dragon breath from anything. Enemies,
Hold on a second.
nearby
You want us to ride that thing?
things, or pretty much anything with
Well, do you have any
metal,
better ideas?
actually, or anything with wood or
You
boxes.
could try to sprout wings yourself.
But I don't know.
I still
Should be
think that
good.
would be amazing. Just saying.
Right. I suppose we travel by dragon.
Now we can tell about dragon and see what we can do, guys. We'll check that out real quick. Well, guys, here's the thing about the dragon real quick. This dragon's called, guys, the Great Crystal Dragon. It's now the command. That's going to be very sweet, guys, for the rest of the series. It's making solar disguise of the kingdom, and travel wherever your heart desires. All you have to do, guys, is press square. But we will get to that probably at a different time. Alright, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me. As long as we don't have to battle her again. Alright, guys, next stream will probably be tomorrow night for Far Cry 6. And then next stream will probably be Thursday morning for Tales of Arise. Not sure what else is going to be brought to our attention. You guys heard what I had to say about Cobra Kai of Season 4? You guys let me know in the comments section after we're done today. But yeah, guys, next stream probably won't be until tomorrow night after 5. What's tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Tuesday. These guys will only have Far Cry 6 from the awesome commentator, and let me know. If you guys want to catch the rest of Chris Tales, guys, Chris Tales should be back, hopefully in the afternoon on Thursday, but if it doesn't happen, I want to try to beat Chris Tales as good as normal as I can. But I've been doing some pretty good stuff on it. Backward and forward. Backward and towards anything else we have to get against, or anything else we have to catch up on. But make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys love, support, and respect is key. We'll be meet and greet new people one by one. And also, guys, follow the instructions on channel descriptions on YouTube. But only, guys, on channel descriptions. What we'll find is a new group of new friends and new family members that want to stay connected, being part of this family. Through Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg. With love, support, and respect, knowledge is power. Also, guys, advising people, and all of us today, like all of us, for example, to stay positive and loyal together. No negative, but think positive. But other than that, if you guys have a Twitter, friend request me, guys, this is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. If you guys have a first name, last name information account on Twitter, send it to me. I'll follow you guys. You guys can follow me. I've been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years. YouTube, 5 years. My card has been pretty good. Popularity has been so excellent. Massive. Really good. I don't just love what I do, guys. I just do it. because I am that damn good for 5 years on YouTube. But other than that, guys, you guys can tell me your numbers after you put one space bar. After you punch in your first and last name. Guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. Check out these. You guys can also check out these 3 fine people on YouTube. Guys, can check out Kevin on Reddit, and also friend request me as well, guys, as an awesome commentator, Zach Dawson, on Reddit. Remember, guys, those 2 are pretty much different. But anything we have to trust it with. But other than that, guys, you guys can check out Kevin. He's awesome, he's sweet, he's a nice man. He's a nice guy to talk to and hang out with. He comes in every 3 or 4 days a week. See how my content really is. You guys can check him out every Friday through Mondays. So this getaway, my hometown girl, a good friend of mine, out of 243 months, guys, 243 today. And that's every Monday through Saturdays. I love her as a good friend of mine. She's sweet. She's funny as well. Running egg almost 24/7. But alright, guys, you guys have a good morning. And we guys, love, support, and respect is key. But the most important objective, the most popular thing with great content is we watch videos in full. You guys can like, support, comment in full. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on Twitter and Reddit. And you guys can vote either Orlando 38 and the Great Solomon at 14. But alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here for the day. Real quick. Next stream will probably be tomorrow night, but not Wednesday night. Since my love and I are going to continue to catch up after what happened during Christmas time, coming out of the holidays on Saturday. So I will not be streaming anymore tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night, same time, same channel for Far Cry 6. And I will see you guys then, with love, support, and respect. But other than that, guys, you guys have a good rest of your morning. I want to say thank you, Mia Kamia. Love you, girl. Have a good night. Thank you, Xenophobic, New Dawn, Miles, and Monica Miles. Thank you guys so much for coming in. You guys have a good rest of your Monday morning. Tomorrow night, guys, same time, same channel for Far Cry 6. Of an hour and 35 minutes every Tuesday and Wednesdays. With love, support, and respect, popularity, and awesome content. But alright, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. This is the awesome commentator. Wish you guys a good rest of your Monday. Same time, same channel for tomorrow night for Far Cry 6. If anything else changes, I'll let you guys know on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. You guys have a good morning, guys. For love, support, and respect. And I will see you guys in